reaching out to our nuclear program, and let me be very, explicit about it. We do have a huge amount of uranium resources, which we would like to exploit, and we will be doing it in the most transparent way, and we will be bringing partners, and we will be exploiting that resource, and we will be manufacturing it, and we will be developing it all the way to the yellow cake, and we will be commercially monetizing that resource. We will be doing all of the above. However, let me make sure of throwing my warning bleeps. We should not forfeit energy security for the sake of a publicity stunts. That transition needs to be well thought of transition, as opposed to, I wouldn't call it names. The other thing, let's not forfeit energy transition to energy security for moving away from the old classical concern of being over-reliant on the Middle East when it comes to oil, to some different type of energy security challenge, which has to do with the availability of these minerals and the concentration of the ownership of these minerals, and how the world may be exposed to any type of oligopoly when it comes to pricing these minerals. You're better than me, and many here are way much better than me, but there are projections that talks about, for example, lithium demand might grow by 600%. To name few, copper, zinc, alumina, nickel, whatever it is. If you can look at these so-called transition scenarios and just try to quantify what would be the demand for all of the above, including EVs, and see where is the resource availability, and see how much of the concentration is in certain parts of the world, and ask yourself the question, aren't we going to transition from an energy security problem when it comes to oil and the conventional materials, or to another type of energy security with no particular careful, thoughtful approach of how these things will be attended to? So, to me, I still worry about this transition because it may end up being a leap into the future, unfortunately, an unknown future.
The elephant in the room, a circular carbon economy can't be replaced by a linear inorganic chemical economy. In other words, what's going to happen with all the waste batteries? What's going to happen with all the waste photovoltaics, all the waste solar? All those things have not been addressed in the conversation of the transition. So that remains an unaddressed topic, and you're addressing it as a topic. Second is value add. I think a country like Saudi Arabia could sit on its hands for a long time on its endowment. It's chose with Vision 2030 not to do that.